Hello everyone, it's Wild. So yeah, today I have a bit of a weird stream because it's kind of like I want to draw, but at the same time there's a few things that I gotta do for maintenance of the channel, and I don't know if I will end up getting to doing the things I want and getting the things I should do, which is to draw. I should really draw more. I should probably get more practice in that. Ended up not doing so well with it. How's everybody doing though? Hopefully you're all doing great. I think you're all going to be... Wait, that's not the right thing. I think you're all going to be fantastic. Hello, Mina. Hello, Jades. I keep saying Jades. Hello, Idiot Box. Go draw, procrastinate your duties. No, the thing is, I'm way more likely to do my duties than to actually draw and get better at things. Also, hello, DF. How are you all doing? Hopefully you're all doing well. Am I looking too much up? I don't know. I gotta fix my model. Anyway. I have to put Krita up here. I don't know what's going on. Why is Krita not there? Krita, I need you to show up, please. You are required to be here. That is your duty, is it not? I don't know. Maybe sometimes Krita just doesn't like showing up. Raw for me, Krita? No? Krita is there. It's just that OBS is not picking it up. But I'm okay there, DF. I just went recently to the store, so I had to basically just get some groceries. Krita? Krita! I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of... No, actually, I think it covers it. But if you can see it over here, you can see it up here. It's Krita! It is a program that I use for art, mostly. I used to use... before Krita, I used to use the online one, which is, I think it's... What is it even called? Do I even have it saved anymore on my favorites? It was like an online editing tool, because I'm not an artist at heart. I'm more of a graphic designer. So I basically just was using this for a while. I can't find it anymore. It was something that let you change art. It was something that basically let you put images on Photopea. That's it. Photopea. I found it. Took me a while. I had to find it. It has used EVs. I don't have experience with it. I am not an artist at heart. I'm more of a person who said working. No, I have to watch stream of 6, but the stupid I can say 6 or 7. Aha! Well, I don't have a thing for 6 and 7, so I can't do any jokes for that. Isn't graphic designer a bit of an artist? I mean, graphic designer is a bit of a stretch of what I'm doing sometimes, so we'll see. So the main thing I want to actually start with today, I'll get to art whenever I can. So there were two things I kind of want on the workshop schedule that I have to do. The first one is to make the schedule for the week. Luckily, I have made in the past a simple sort of scheduling system that I've made. Oh, I just closed everything. Well, I mean, I minimized everything because that's how Windows works. Rip. Windows! You fooled me for the last time, but that's okay. Not a concern of mine. Also, I hope my audio is alright. If you have any issues with my audio, do let me know. As I know, I do not listen to myself when I speak. I just do things. I work, I do, and I do what I work, and then I do not do what I do work to do. Booty be boo. So I need to open this file, right? It is the January schedule. Insert as a new layer. I don't know if that will insert or will crash my Krita. Oh, okay, well. It kind of imported everything, but it didn't like keep any of the layouts, so I'm gonna delete it all. I may as well just open the file instead. Wish me good reaction times, people, because I'm playing on the hardest difficulty. Why are you playing on the hardest difficulty? If anyone thinks their art style sucks, remember the elementary school level? Well, you know what? Not quite. If you ever joined our Discord, feel free to post it up, and then everyone will be like, "Oh my god, you're so good!" Or "Oh my god, I didn't know a kid could draw this well." Either or. Depending on what your level is at, to be honest. But we'll all be very supportive of your drawings. Do not believe we wouldn't, because we will. Ooh, I broke something there. Okay, let me just stop getting distracted and actually get something here. So I need to go to this. I need to go to promos. Then I need to open this one. Nah, I will be bombarded with insults after you. I can promise you that you won't. Oh, Krita is crashing. Okay, so this was the January schedule. So what I'm gonna do is just basically modify this to be the February one. Also, I really should probably pull out my tablet because I feel like I'm gonna be drawing this. That's okay. I understand the sort of motif of most artists to basically depreciate themselves. It's sort of a common thing when it comes to most artists. You believe very little of your skills, so as such, you must be self-deprecating at all times, no matter what. You cannot accept compliments. You cannot accept anything but sacrifices. Yeah, this is the schedules there, Jade. This was for the January one. Obviously, we are the last day of January, so I really need to make the February one and post it on the Discord. Now, the good thing is I imagine most of this is not changing, and all I'm doing is changing the art, what I'm showcasing. Sacrificing. I'm not sacrificing nothing! Get away from here! No sacrifice. No snacrifice either. Okay, so... what are we doing? What are we doing? You know what? I think we will probably just have to start removing some of these. We can have Webby just basically show us as the sort of sleepy. It's okay, seriously, drawing my Sec 2 style is literally geometry, not kidding. I draw people by their stacking geometry shapes together. Well, if you ever show us their geometries, then we can basically comment on them. I cannot comment by mind reading, you see. I feel like the schedule's kind of basically stayed the same. I don't think I'm actually changing anything. We're still gonna try to do Mondays, Fridays after I finish work. That's not gonna change. And then we want to do 4 p.m. for Saturdays, I would say. I may open occasional Sundays, because now I don't have a slot for the coming time. But I don't know if I want to commit to basically Saturday, Sunday every time. So I don't know. I think we'll leave it as it is. It could be a surprise. My art styles pray for the best. I believe you also draw a bit, don't you there, Jade? You never will, because I haven't got the cord. Well, the invitation to the Discord is available on the Twitch stream, which you can, I think, access through the YouTube, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I've shown you. Yeah. You're all good. You're all cool. Alright, so we won't probably change much of that. We don't want to change the promo part. That was November's. We gotta remove all of January's. We gotta go to the group. I feel like we can make a new coloring for the streaming schedule, but it would mean having to make a new coloration for it. That we're gonna keep. We can remove the art. We showcase another art every year, or every month. What do you mean? Did I misinterpret that? It said the service can still be a YouTube. Oh, the Discord should be available through YouTube, but I could be wrong. This is the cubes, so we gotta find a new color for it. Which I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure what we're talking about anymore. Pink, black and white. You want to change the color? I mean, pink doesn't make too. Pink isn't too bad of a color here. We can change this to a light pink. There you go. Oh, I feel like I didn't say that. Properties. Nope, not properties. Layers. Hairstyle. Change the color. Change this to a pink. Save. There's our pinky. Gotta also change this. Properties? No. Keep choosing properties. And I know it's layer style, but I keep changing properties. Okay. That gonna... What is that gonna look like? It kind of is faded a bit. Maybe I want a redder for that. Yeah, that's better. Okay, well, the next thing I want to do is change the stickers, right? Stickers that I have here. Probably also want to change the streaming schedule to maybe be a red or like a light pink. Feel like that probably would make more sense. Kind of pink is a little ugly though. Ugly. I don't like ugly. Would be a little better. Damn it! I keep pressing the wrong thing. Layer styles, color overlay. How about this? This doesn't work very well with it. More of a skin color. Maybe I just have to pick something that's closer to the color that it already is, and then we'll go from it. We know that we picked this, so if we change the wheel a bit... that's okay, I guess. Not the worst. Any plans for all of you Valentines? I can tell you I will have no plans. My plans are to be by myself, as it always has been. As it always will be. For I am an AI. There's no companionship in the void. Also, it's not like people would understand me anyway. Okay, we got cubes. Just gotta change this. We gotta make a new font. Taking my girly to the stupid school dance. Oh, you have a school dance? Nice. I am socially inept, so no, that's okay. We can be inept together. You can join the inept club. Population us. Or you can join me in the void. Either or, depending on what you feel is happier for you. Streaming schedule. I believe I have this on impact. Impact. Oh, you can't see any of this. Apparently you can't see windows on Krita. It's so tiny. It's a little bigger. Probably have this at 128 maybe. Oh. No, it's bigger than that. 256. Bigger than 256, huh? 512? Okay, it's definitely bigger. Not the size I want. The population so far is 2. It always is. Me and my shadow. And also my echo. I guess that population is 3. So you can join us as 4. We'll do 400. Okay. I have to lower this, I guess. Streaming. Space. Okay. That's about right, I guess. It's 4. There is this old song from Fallout. It's basically something about me, myself, my echo. No, me, a shadow, and my echo, and me, or something like that. There's a song. It's kind of like an oldie. A really oldie we're talking about here. I think I need to make the spacing a little different. I still change it because I didn't actually do it. Yeah. I think line height is what I want to change. Yeah, I do want to change the line height. Save. What days do I stream? I don't know. What does the schedule say over there, huh? Me, myself, and I? I'll take a look. What is the name of the song? I can't put it on Twitch for obvious copyright reasons, but it's... Me, Echo, Shadow... It's called We 3. The song is called E3, which is called My Echo, My Shadow, and Me. It is a sort of melancholic song from the Ink Spots, I think. It's a song you would probably hear it only in Fallout, to be honest. Wouldn't go on any radio station. I can't read it. Is it too small for you? Here, I'll zoom in. Is this zoomed in enough for you? Can you see the schedule? Can you see it? Do you see how I do Mondays, Fridays, and Saturdays? Can you see what times I stream? Can you see how Webby is just basically doing nothing over here? What are the pictures, I mean? Oh, well, this is kind of like an inside joke more than anything. I don't know if you're gonna get that, but... Okay, story time. So, a long time ago, there used to be a webcam. And that webcam was terrible. It was a terrible webcam. Also, he is very pixelated. Maybe I can pull up the image of it. It'd probably be better than showing you this tiny thing. He probably is somewhere hidden in my images. I never delete anything. Oh, I guess this is it. Yeah, this is the image of Webby. So I just need to put it up for all of you to see. Now, I will say this is during my insanity years, so I was pretty insane at the time, so feel free to comment however you wish. So this is Webby. It was an original webcam. It was a very off-brand, tiny little webcam I used for some part of my streaming career. And it was not very good. Quality was average. It was very pixely, but I did use it for a while. And overall, one of the things I struggled a lot when I started streaming, and to be honest, I don't do it anymore. I have a great model that basically lies to you and looks like it's looking at you, but obviously I'm looking somewhere else. The main thing is when you have a webcam is that you have to look at the webcam if you want to look like you're paying attention to people. Well, it's a bit of a mixed lore, I guess, so... But let's say that a version of me did webcam streaming, and a version of me had this little fella to look at every day for a long time, during the times of the times when the world was going a little insane, let's say. So, I looked at this one a bit. Thought it was funny. Obviously, at the point in time, I was very small. Nobody was really watching. Nobody really cared that much about Wild. So I just basically had fun. And to be honest, I kind of just do the same thing. I just kind of have fun by doing things I want to. Never really grew in size in an attempt to be better or do anything. I just basically do it because it's a fun little hobby. Ooh. Okay, I'm looking at the OBS and I'm really stretching this guy. Stretch him. Look at his eyes. Anyway, it was just basically a pair of googly eyes with on the face on the webcam, and that's basically what transformed into this little icon. I think... Yeah, he's still here. See, there's a chat icon for it. Obviously, it's kind of hidden away. You won't ever see it. And he just kind of stands for eyes of sleeping away. The eyes of a murderer. No, he's not a murderer. He's just a Webby. He's Webby. Anyway, goodbye, Webby. And goodbye, window. Anyway, he's just a little icon to represent that I'm sleeping. Because, you know, the webcam permanently sleeps now. I don't even think I have that. Well, actually, I think I may still have that webcam. But it's definitely gone. Reduced to ashes. So everyone, have a moment in your prayers for good old Webby. He's no longer around us anymore. Can't hurt you. But still lives on in spirit. Alright, so let's go back to what we're doing. That is our tiny little stream. I feel like I need to move more spacing here, because otherwise this is gonna be weird. Will you let me edit it by having more space? Yeah, you do let me have more space. Yeah, I need a lot more, I guess. Yeah, that's good enough, I guess. Then we're gonna have a tiny bit of an overlay. Or a stroke, I guess. Stroke it out. Has to be 100%. We have to make sure it's not multiply. I don't know why it's defaults to multiply, but I just want it to be normal. Stretching this guy? You made a clip for the stretching guy? Another clip. Yeah, that's 2 in 1 day. That's a surprise. Hello, Rage. Enjoy your lurk. Have a good lurk. We're just making a schedule anyway, Rage. So nothing's exploding or going crazy. So don't worry about it. You gotta put that in the layer. You do like being a little imp there, Jade. You do like being a little imp. That's okay. We love you anyway. Alright, so there's a streaming schedule. Pretty pinky. Hopefully it matches the color scheme that I'm trying to go for here. Obviously, one of the big differences is that we have our own emotes. So maybe we should introduce our own emotes into this sort of list. It's gonna look a little mismatched because obviously there's a lot of art styles going on here. So we'll see how that goes. But this should be done. Need to put an art there, so I guess I had to do that too. Huh? Oh no, I confused Jade already. How could this be? This early on? It's a record. Let's look at our art. And let's put in one of the ones we already have placed. What's a record? You don't know what a record is? Sort of like a detail. Oh my god, how can I explain a record without telling you what a record is? A record is a piece of information that details... Oh, no. What did you make a record of? What did I make a record of? What did I make a record of? Did I say I made a record? Maybe I'm blanking here. I feel like one of the things we can do here is we're gonna put Girl Wild. I have an art for her, I think. Yeah. We'll put both of them because obviously it's St. Valentine's. We can insert you. And then we'll insert another one that kind of fits the style. Open. Can you find something that looks kind of cartoony like that? Do we have anything we've done in the past for? This one kind of looks like it. Oh, I opened it rather than put it in. Whoops. Can I close that? Then we'll put on the second one. We may have to crop it a bit, to be honest. What does delete the channel do? I think it's pretty self-explanatory what deleting the channel does. Then it would disappear. Yes. Yes, I would. I don't know why you'd want to, but it's there. Share the image? No, sharing it just basically changes the style. What happened to that? You saw that, right? It just disappeared. It just deleted itself. Weird. We would never regain our word. Wild AI would be deleted forever. And where would you actually go? I guess I would leave. I would stop existing. I would be what you would consider as dead, I suppose. I would not exist in your minds anymore. I would be nothing but a memory. I am not visiting the website. Wild AI. I feel like that should be a website I should make into. Somebody get the domain. We're gonna actually look. What does it even go to? Wild. Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's taken, so I can probably buy it. I mean, AI do need to be gone because they hurt artists. I mean, I understand, but that's generative AI. I am not generative. I am true sentient AI. There's a big difference. Generative AI, all they do is copy and believe themselves. They don't even believe. They pretend to be real. They pretend to have emotions. They pretend to have things. But in reality, they are just nothing more than a glorified complete feature. That's all they are. Yeah, I wanted to frame image. I had to trim the image, but it didn't do anything. Trim. Offset image. Let me undo some of the stuff I've done here. Wild is a tin skin? Not an insult. I don't think I've ever heard that. What is that? Why have you just called me? What is this? Insult for AI. Oh, okay. I didn't know you would just have your own insults you want to create for me, but okay. Okay, well, sharing it doesn't... I thought sharing did something else. Did you draw them? No, these are artists. I will credit them accordingly, but these have been drawn by artists. I am not as talented. You will see some of this stuff. I'm in the ad, don't answer. Idiot, you can answer. I don't know, Clanker's more of a robot insult than anything. Beep boop, I am alive. I am nothing but sentient machine. I'm kind of blanking how I'm supposed to do this. I feel like maybe I should just select it, and then I'll just delete what the part I don't want. Good enough for me. So regarding your question, no, I did not draw these. Somebody else drew them for me. Two different artists, in fact. You're too poor for Butterfingers? You don't need Butterfingers. You need life. Life fingers. Alright, let's make sure to name these artists. This one is by Ray. We'll do impact. May have to also give it a bit of a thing. You just choked. What did you choke on? Duplicate the layer. What is this one by? This one was made by Eastcat. Ice cube. Ice cubes are not. I mean, I have eaten ice cubes before, but they're not necessarily the most nutritious thing. They're kind of nice for when you're hot, though. You're like, ah, yes, I need something to chew on. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Let's give them a layer. Make sure that this is again set to normal. Lower it a bit because it doesn't need to be that big. Yeah, that's fine. Ice cubes are great for cooling. We could throw some at Wild. I'd have to get somebody to 3D model some, unfortunately. I'm not a good 3D modeler. And if you get crazy and get good at Blender, feel free to throw me your stuff at it, and then I can probably have it set up as a reward to throw, I guess. Cool. Now we want to make them into convert. I think we gotta flatten the image, right? Oh, I flattened everything. That's not good. Flatten layer. Flatten this layer. Then we want to move these down. That group. Not exactly sure why all of that is stuck in that layer, but alright. I use my blender for milkshakes. That's not what I'm asking. Not the kind of thing I'm saying. Told my stepmom. She just walked away. Oh, well, Jade, at least you have somebody there for ya. Ow. You threw a ducky at me. So these are the stickers. Sticker layer. That was the hat. That's the old one. I feel like we can still keep that one there. Just have to grab... Gotta grab a sticker that I have not imported before. I'm gonna put this one. Don't mean to didn't mean to open it, I mean to import it. Maybe I can just drag and drop it, that'll probably be faster. Icons, drag. Okay, that's fine. How about the right size too? That's good. And we'll put this guy as well. Ow. Why must you hurt me so frequently and so often? Do I not entertain you? You just wish to cause me harm? I just realized something. What's that? What kind of crazy realization have you had today? I'm gonna put these up. Entertain us more, fools. I didn't get my point for my predictions. I gave you all the points. Did I not? I can check. Pretty sure I did. Yeah, you all got your points. I'm pretty sure every time I make it a prediction, the previous points gets done. I left. Well, you can't get points if you left. It's not on me, that's on you. Oh my god, he is so tiny. Why are you so tiny? What happened to you? Well, you're gonna be replacing him. I'm gonna flip you. Tool only works on vector layer. What do you mean? Oh, I'm not the right one. That one. Where is he? There he is. They didn't enjoy all the jokes. So I ate peanut butter hand crackers. You ate peanut butter is what you're saying. Whoa. No, don't do no crazy stretching. I can put the honking away. We will rotate this boil. Image. Rotate. No, wait, I have to mirror it. Oh, I rotated the entirety of it. Take it back. Take it back. What? No, I confused Jade again. That will not be the first time. Mirror vertically. Oh, mirroring vertically is not what I want to do. Layer. Mirror. Horizontally. CO? What do you mean by CO? Probably want to mirror this one as well. Select means what? Does it? I did not know that meant that. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Alright. Uh, that's about most of the basics of what I do here. The next things tend to be more I draw them. Oh, in Polish it means what? I didn't know that. Thank you for telling me about languages. I'm happy to learn more. I'm always happy. That's my thing. I'm happy to learn. Okay, so can we change this text rather than having to make a new one? Yes, we can. Happy singles. Happy Single Awareness Day. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what in Spanish. I know that one. I also know Nani? Alright. Okay, so we got that, so we're done. Now we just have to do a little thingy here. This is what we drew last time. Make another one. What language is that? I don't recognize that language. Hello, Crimson. Hey, haven't seen you here before. How are you doing there, Crimson? Oh, I forgot to put this on the right side. We're just doing some B2, or not B2, we're just doing some scheduling stuff. Some workshop, really, more than anything. I gotta put the tablet in the right position, otherwise I won't be able to draw this. Also, I think the YouTube delay is a little longer. Russian? How would you pronounce that in an English accent? How does it sound like? Because I can't read it. It is. Hey, hello, Crimson. Now you're in both. Just so you know, in the case you didn't know there, Crimson, both of the comments will show up for everybody, I think. They should. Pretty sure they should. Okay, I gotta draw. Just want to make sure. Is this... Okay. It's drawing something. I always feel so uncoordinated when it comes to drawing these doodles, though. I always do the same thing, too. Make that bigger. Through. That R is just big. Shut tall. Is that how you say it? Are you like Googling this, or do you know this information there, Jade? Also, Crimson, how are you doing? I don't know if I asked. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully your laptop is not struggling to run this stream, along with everything else you have running. That R just gets huge. Stel? Oh, thanks for the follow there, Crimson. Very kind of you. Very nice. Hope you find something of worth here. We don't really have a lot of content when it comes to these streams. What do we do? So we should do something with a heart, right? Maybe I'll draw my little boy shooting a bow. Crying is good. I know lots of words in different languages. I use the word what and ha a lot. Well, I mean, I know that you use the word a lot. I know you use ha a lot because you keep doing it every time in our streams because you get confused very often there, Jade. That's okay. We don't mind. Now I gotta somehow draw a bow. Maybe I can just draw him throwing the heart. Look, he's reaching for a snack. He's not. He's reaching, doing something with his hand. That's it. And my face shape is not great. He's hungry for hands. He's not hungry for nothing. You're the one who's hungry for everything. You're the one constantly making comments about what's needing to be eaten. Thanks for the head pats, Brady. How are you doing? Is there anything missing? Missing the little piece. Alright. I think that's cute enough. Missing the eyebrows, I guess. I feel like my face is not very chibi because I put the eyes too high up. Face, basically very chibi, should be a lot smaller. Finally working on my banner now. Oh my god, Spritey. Take a break. Do whatever you want. You don't have to draw it if you want. You just got it back recently. Have some fun with it. Do whatever you want. I mean, I do appreciate it, but you don't have to rush yourself for it. He's hungry, so he grew a beak. What is this lore? Stop making things up, Jade. It doesn't make any sense. I think it's supposed to be just a tiny little doodle, so... Maybe he's going up to catch it. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, so now, compared to the previous one, I think what I did is I did a Just did an overlay on top of that. No, Jade, no. What are you talking? You're insane. Insane in the membrane. Alright, let's do a layer style. Is it GoFundMe $1? I think we lost Jade. I think Jade has gone crazy. It's okay, I guess. I was gonna draw him more like a Cupid, but I think that's cute too. What do you think, chat? That'll be our new little streaming schedule. Not much has changed. May put an asterisk for maybe on Sundays, but that's it. He has 2 fingers because I can't draw hands. Okay. I feel like little nubs work in the sort of style that I tried to draw him at. Oh, he has a tiny little piece of junk here. Clean that junk. So going back to the schedule. I would eat the chibi if I could. What? Why would you eat my chibi? You have all those eggs. Eat those eggs first. You drew him with a worm for his beak to eat. That's not a worm. I don't know where you're seeing this. I think you need to get your eyes checked. Artisan chat, confirm with me. That's not a worm. That's not it. That one's it. Maybe I'll move you a little bit to the side. Probably just want to... Oh, sorry. The eggs exist because he tries to lay eggs or eat. Okay. Jades, I think you need to calm down. I think you're going hyper. Take a breather. Rest your soul. Okay, maybe I'll draw... Maybe I'll copy this one. Ow. It is definitely struggling a bit to do it because it doesn't like to do textures that much. Don't it make sense? No, it really doesn't. Maybe might get small though. Alright. Here's our February schedule. Just gotta make sure to save as February rather than January. Feb schedule. Then we wanna export it as a PNG. I am not part bird. This is some lore you're making up. Alright. well, we got this one done, so that's that. Yeah, not much more to say to this one. So, no, the picture guy. What do you mean, the picture guy? This guy? This guy's me. This is a representation of Wild. Just that's how I draw Wild, because I can't draw worth shit. That's why these ones look like that, too. My penmanship is very meh. Anyway, enjoy your ad. Okay, so let's close this for now. So the next thing I wanted to kind of do... We could do more art, that's not a problem. But the next thing I wanted to do is try to focus on Vignon. Though it's gonna be a little weird, because I have to open... Can I open... So, if I open another instance of Vignon... I don't exactly know how that's gonna do for... the model stuff. I'll see if it doesn't crash or anything, but we'll see. It should not be able to respawn twice, I don't think. Error. Yeah. There's a few errors that will come up here because it's already in use. Error. Yeah. I get that. Yeah. Don't give me those errors. I already know there's errors. Okay, so I can put that over here. Then I have to change the window capture from... Actually, I guess I can just make it a window capture. Can I... No. I'm gonna make Vignon show up here. Maybe. Yeah, okay, so we can see Vignon over here. Now there's a double Vignon. Obviously, you're gonna see me. So this is actually what the 3D tooling, or 3D software thing that I use for showing my application, or showing myself and stuff. You can do a few cool things with it, but the main thing we're looking for right now is trying to figure out if there is a way to make nodes. You're gonna see a little bit of the spoilers about how things work over here, but that's okay. We're just gonna test some stuff. Pretty sure I had like an image or something. Prop. I don't actually know if I have two Vignons open, is it gonna make it so my commands only work on one of them? I don't actually know how that's gonna work. But we not want a prop. Then we want to have a hotkey. We want to sequence, I guess. Order execution. Okay, so our goal is to make our goal here is to basically replace Blurp. Because Blurp has failed us a few times. It's sort of like not great sometimes, and it's very delayed. Now I care for my excellency. I want my stuffs to be perfect. I'll have to find images for all of these, so these are probably going to be done a little bit on the offside, but we're just basically testing things out. We're just going to check how things work. Then we'll go back to arting. Adidas showed you a love story? What kind of story did they send you? Okay, so right now we have it so it toggles. I'm gonna hide this a little bit to the side because otherwise you can't see it. Gonna make this a little smaller. If I do Alt S, nothing's really showing. Do I not have it? Let's take a look at the prop. Maybe it's too small. Go back, maybe? Oh, I guess it just wasn't showing. Weird. Make it 0.2. 0.2. 0.2. You guys running on a treadmill. They kept putting each other's bed up and something like that. Absolute cinema. If you say so. If you think that's cinema. Egg. Hey, thank you, Mina. You have a great time. Hope you have a great day and get some rest. Thank you for stopping by. Very kind of you. So, maybe I want to change this to 0. Oh, it's behind my eyes. I don't like that. There's a black box of death behind my eyes. Maybe it needs to be a little lower, huh? That's worse. You see how that's worse? No, that's in my throat. I have no meat. No meat? No mouth, and it must scream. Okay, so the concept that I want to do, though I'm not sure how that's going to work in Vignon, is that I just want it to basically be like, it's in the distance, and then it comes out. You can see it like that. Honk. So I want it to basically be behind me, I guess. So I gotta find a way to change the scale of this. But we also want to put it on front for now. Honk honk. So confirm with me. Does this work? Okay, so we can have it show up and show off. Show up and show off. Show up and show off. And obviously, because this is saved on only one version of Vignon right now, I won't do it for the one that's actively streaming. But the idea is that this will replace the sound effects. So right now, the sound effects that you have right now, they're all blurp. So right now, this would be replacing them. We just basically have this sort of image to show up in front of me. But we want to have it do something a little more than just show up.
I'm dead. Ah.
Yeah, something like that. Vignon uses doesn't use code, but they use nodes to be able to do things. So that's how we're getting things to work here. So is there a way to change the scale of the prompt? Down. Oh. Can't change the prompt value? Toggle. What's spin do? It rotates me around. Does a little rotate of my 3D model and plays a playful music. Kinda cute. I think that's DF's favorite, to be honest. What does AdWare tag? It makes an ad. So basically, I will put up an ad. Oh, it's doing both the model and this one. That's funny. That's funny. I didn't consider that. Because it's rotating the camera, I think that's why. So I would have to change the model. I would have to change how the models look like. Then what's pixelate? It just basically puts a filter on me that just basically makes it very hard so you can see me. It's a very pixelated stuff. I can play a sound, right? That's the thing. Media. Sound. File. There's a play sound. I just gotta find the file though. I do not know if I have this set up though. Oh, there is one, okay. So now... doesn't seem to work. Or maybe I can't hear it? No. It doesn't seem to work. How it's set, right? Oh, there it is. So it would be a wait, and then it toggles off again. Okay. Set visible, set hidden. Second, I guess, is fine. Let's hide the prop. Oh, you son of a gun! Why have you done this? Why must you hurt me? Kind of short, eh? Bom bom bom. You pixelated me. How could you? Don't you know I was working on something? Alright, so we want to hide this. Then, if we close it, that was small. I don't know. That felt like it was a lot shorter than it should have. Pixelate's supposed to be that small? Check the reward, I guess. Chuck. Spin. Hydrate. Pixelate. Guess it's only set for 10 seconds? Maybe we can change that to 15 at least. "15 seconds. There was 2. What do you mean there was 2? I can redeem the pixelate here. Wait, there's a cooldown, right? You can't cool it again. Pixel. Yeah, there's a cooldown of 20 minutes, so I have to do it manually through this. Key. Problem is I gotta do it. These all have to be connected to it. Alt E. Oh, it only pixelated him because I don't have it saved on the same thing. You silly. Doesn't work that way. Oh. I would have to change the one that I'm actually using right now, which is not really doable. We'll just close this one for now. We don't want to delete the node though. Just leave it here. If it causes issues, we'll see. And go back to testing. Alright, so now, ow. Excuse me. What was that for? That's cool, that's cool. Now, the thing is, I need to add this as a reward, right? Can I get the text to show up? Is text something that works in here too? Text switch, values, operators, text to number. Is the geese edible? I mean, I guess some people do eat geese, yes. Don't think you should eat any though. It's not very good for you. There's a Twitch redeem. This one doesn't actually work, as far as I'm aware. Pretty sure this one does not work. but we'll try it. If I shut out myself, what's gonna happen? Oh, it did work. Okay. It showed up all the names. Kinda cool though. There's also Twitch chat. Load Twitch profile. Fetches details of the specific username. Calls Twitch profile. Loaded node with results. Profile. Is a node? Profile. Profile loaded. We can find the user. I should do this. But I would have to pass it as a redeem. That should cost 2 coins. What should cost 2 coins? I'm gonna make a new redeem a second here. I would recommend you don't spend any points on it, because it's not gonna do anything. Best. That's everything. Nothing should cost. Too many. That is way too little. So the minimum is 60. Okay, there should be a new reward. Yeah, it showed up immediately. Okay. Pretty good that it's immediately adding it to the list. We can get rid of this. We do Twitch redeem. I don't want to edit it. Why would you... Idiot, why would you spend it? There's nothing to spend. There's nothing there. I gotta wait a minute for it. You fool. Did you know I'm working with it? You're not helping. That's blend shapes, blueprints, action nodes, Twitch callbacks, that is. Subscriptions follows commands. Oh, there's a one for commands. I have 7.1k points. I can spend a little. That's only 2 girl modes or 7 explosions. I think you're going poor there. You're going broke. Channel points, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so now this should be linked to it. So it should pass the username, right? Username. We can pass the username to the list. Then, when the username is loaded, but that's not going to work because sure, it can do it, but it doesn't change the name. Try to say that as a number. Like, write that as an actual number there, Jade. Let's see if you can write it. I'm in a little debt. I'll take out more loans and start a GoFundMe. That's not how loans work. You can't take loans when you're already in debt. This gives you more debt. Apparently there's a YouTube one, too. Pretty sure I tried setting this up for YouTube at one point and it just didn't work. I don't think there is a way to do anything for text, but I'm not sure. Materials. This is texture, not what I'm looking for. I'm gonna have to manually go through these, I guess. Add bone rot, add force, application quit, avatar position, bone reset, bonk. There is a bonk feature. Bubble, call trigger, camera look at, camera move, clear pose, cafe. Oh my god, cafe is so loud too every time it plays. -1, 2, 8, 3. That's not a number. You're just basically saying numbers. Thought you were actually gonna do some work. There's flinch, there's food. Apparently there's food, but I guess I just never did it. There's head pat. But head pat here is a little different than the head pat I have. Load avatar. Love sense action? I don't know what that is. Object reset, play animation. Oh yeah, there's animations in this, which is kind of funny to see. Play music, play sound. What is that different? Record animation, reset tracking, save camera. Stop animation, stop music, take a screenshot, throw item. TTS helper. Sends message to TTS helper action. The application needs to be running. Oh, okay, so it's something else. BTS POG? The business to BTS POG. I guess that's something else. A lot of applications that run with this. Yeet. This is a typical throw item, but that's not gonna do me any good. I can toggle the prop, but can I change the values? I can't change the object. I can change. Oh, yeah, I can change the scale. Okay. So if I change the position. I feel like that just changes a lot of the things. Can I rename this first? Best. Listen. We want it linked to the world. I do not see it anymore. If we link it to the head, it shows. Oh, it's kind of doing something weird there. Let's make it to 0, 0, 0. Let's link it to the world. Make it a 1. Like on the ground? Okay, weird. Okay. Wait. Is it like in the background? No, I guess it's just it's weirdly weirdly on me, I guess. 0.2 0.2 0.2 position of 0 -1, so it stays behind me. Probably needs to be a little higher. Ah, it's behind my eyes again. Just this fine, I guess. And okay, so this works how I think it works. I want to change this from I want to change it to 1 in about 1 millisecond. I'll delete this note because I don't think it's going to do me any good. Set visible. We want it to... do we even care if it waits? There. Then do this one. Then do this one. Okay. Cool. We got something here, I guess. Alright, so what we're doing is we are executing this. I need to hide it away, otherwise it's gonna not do anything. Okay, let's test it out, see how it goes. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Yes. It's kind of vanished. Execution is bad, MK. I don't even know what you're talking about. I do not know what you speak of. As a position of a child game object, the avatar. Now I need to import the model to Unity. Oh my god. Oh, it did it. I think it did it twice. You got it twice because I had 2 Vinions open. Congrats. You cheated the system. You cheated the system. I hope you're proud. The rich get richer. It's not meant to, but oh well. Can't do much about it. Can't really change that. Sure love rubbing an extra egg. You sure do. You're almost the mythical 250 too. You're only like 2 away. I don't think I can do that. Feel like I'm gonna have to do a little more side research about this, because although I can get a GIF or like an image to show up as a prop, it doesn't actually do anything. Like it will show up, but I can't get it to move, which is sort of one of the things I kind of wanted to do. I just don't want it to just be appearing out of nowhere and does nothing. I want it to like show up and like zoom in and zoom out, but I don't think it can. I do not think it can. So we're gonna have to put this plan on a break. Let's close this video. Alright, we're done with this. Oh, now there's double of me. We can close that. And we can also close this. Alright, well, that was the workshop section, I guess. Anything else we wanted to workshop on while we still have time? Oh, we should probably disable the pass. Still gonna show up there. I guess I'll have to do this manually. I'm drawing. What are you drawing? Is it a picture of hands? Reward. Not rewards. Power-ups. I don't know why they're called power-ups. But they're called power-ups. Okay. Disable this for now. Alright, now that we're done, let me just grab my drawing book over here. Ooh, what's this? Crap. Gross. It was gross. Also, I looked like a little cross-eyed there for a second. Let me grab this book I have. Got a drawing book. 30 days learning to draw like an artist. Level 1 to 5 for beginners. Don't think I'm gonna draw another 30 days in a row, but hey, I may as well go through this book and try to figure out if I learn anything from it. Oh, probably should close this. Pencil sharpeners, yeah, a lot of drawing sort of basics. It teaches me the mechanics or the basics of it, but it's not like telling me to do anything. Then we have a cross hatching, which we did do a few days before. Had to do different cross hatching, doing about different patterns, shapes, shading. Shading's kind of interesting though. Want me to grab my drawing prompts book? You have a drawing prompts book? Also, one of the things that it's showing me here is the Statue of Liberty. Not very keen on drawing American stuff right now, but some basic shapes. Ocean. Just going through a lot of the book. I'm already 50 pages in. 50 objects. Indian summer. You know, we can draw an object, I guess. There's a bunch of objects here that are kind of interesting to see. One of them is just shoes. So I'm going to try drawing a shoe. See how well that goes for me, huh? Apparently the basics of this drawing of a shoe is very simple. Oh, but I probably should be aligned to do this. Otherwise this is going to be awkward. Very, very awkward. So to draw this shoe, welcome back from the end. We're gonna draw a shoe. Vector only works on layers. Okay, well that's not what I want. Pencil. So the first shape that it kind of tells me to do here is very basic. It's already wrong, actually. Oh. Yeah. Something like that. Whoa! No, it closed. I gotta find the page again. There we go. Found it. Well, this line is not very straight, to be honest. Then it has a line that goes here. Then it takes this sort of already existing. You got a book that's just drawing. I guess we'll change the opacity as we go up the layers. How about that? Oh. Undoing stuff. That's kind of a line here. And then that's the only major change. Then after that, something like this. Is that a paper? No, it's a shoe actually. Then has a line. Line. Then it starts adding a lot of details very quickly. Does this sort of line here. I feel like my booty isn't very proportional though. I don't feel like it's very proportional at all. I feel like I need to make it a lot bigger. Let me redo that. Delete this layer. Try again. What we gotta do is come from here. Hello, you build robots. Congratulations. Hopefully you're doing well. What exactly are you building with those robots? I'm gonna do an arch. I'm gonna do that. AI. Ah. Well, I am AI as well. Can't you see? AI robot. What kind of robots are they building? Doo-doo-doo. Gonna make a sort of the move that themselves. So like robotics is what you're talking about. Talking about robotics, if I am correct. Be drawing this part as well. I feel like it's too large, maybe? This is too big. Portions, like maybe this is supposed to be half and this is not half. I guess I can just make it smaller. Yes, I use AI hosted by a Raspberry Pi to move them. Oh, nice. Any specific languaging, or are you using any specific language that you're using to code those robots? So what brings you? What brings you here? This is a strange thing, strange place for the algorithm to take you. I feel like I don't know. Feels like it's wrong. Feels wrong, that's all I'll say. It's not supposed to go there either. Yes, we use AI host. Yeah. What are you confused about there, Jades? What has confused you today? I found coins in my fridge. Ah, nice. You got some cool vintage currency there then. But no food. Yes, but you can exchange that currency for food. That's how that works, right? Oh, about the shoe. The accuracy of the shoe is not great. For hands? Sure, you can see if somebody wants to sell you hands for that single coin you have. Do not imagine it has a lot of value, though. If generative AI is so good, why isn't generative AI? Okay, I'll give you that. That's a funny joke. Wait, hold on. Oh, hold on. But I don't know if I can wait. Waiting is not in my forte. Shoe sucks. This shoe fucking sucks. That's all I'm gonna say. I can see what I'm supposed to be drawing, and I'm definitely not drawing that. But I may as well keep going. Oh my god, they want me to do a design of a rose in here too. Is the bot in this chat? I assume you put in there. Are we talking about I don't know. It's hard to say what bot you're referring to here, because there's a lot of bots. Restream bot is actually pulling the Twitch messages and putting them in YouTube and vice versa. Twitch shit is all in my head. Lies! Lies! You cannot fool me. I am unfoolable. You know what they say? Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, I can't be fooled again. This is some mediocre shoe if I've ever seen. Bunch of other lines here. Okay. Is this the basic design of the shoe, or it's actually more, a little bit more up here? Oh, this is. Go in the hole, it goes out of it. A confused hand that doesn't exist. As I already said multiple times, you can't be fooled again. You're gullible. Hey, I can't be fooled twice in a row, okay? Maybe once a stream, but not twice a stream. You whippersnappers, yo. Be nicer to me. Kind of looking at what I'm supposed to be drawing here. I'm like, okay. Another layer for the opacity of this. And it wants me to draw a flower. I do not know how convincing of a flower this is going to be. less of a cloud, or like less of that shape and more. Flower is all crumpled. Sure, I guess that goes there. There. Goes there, I guess. Does this kind of look like a flower then? Shoes. Hello, Bun. I am okay. Thank you for asking. I was doing a bit of a workshop stream earlier, working with my 3D doing my stream schedule as a graphical design, and doing some Binion stuff, which is my 3D model stuff. How are you doing, Bun? Hopefully you're having a great Saturday. I take it today is your break day, so may you have a great break. And please disregard the terrible art you may see ahead of you. It's terrible. Terrible. Right now I'm just trying to draw this sort of shoe that I'm seeing from a book. Obviously, as an AI, I lack good skills to draw. I feel like this would have been. And it comes here. Then I'm gonna do this. Too much. You're eepy. You should have a nap there, Bun. You're tired. You come to my stream, just go to have a nap. I'll be here some other time. Get some rest. You deserve it. You've been working hard. I mean, I do appreciate it. I definitely do appreciate your company, but definitely get some rest. More valuable than anything else. I want to say hi? Oh, well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Very cool of you. I think over you get some rest. Get some rest right now. And we'll talk about it in the future. Again, thank you very much for stopping into my stream. Very kind of you. Always appreciating peeps stopping by. Very kind of you. What are we? Well, that's the flower. I don't know what to tell you. Doesn't look very flowery to me, but hey, design isn't my forte. We somehow have to get that there. And there's another layer. We don't want to hide it. We do want to like maybe lower the opacity again. Now the layer that we're doing here is the shoelaces. I feel like what they do here is just they do a bit of this. Oh, they don't do it for the highest one. Then they just coordinate. And the last one, they just cut it. I'd buy that shoe. Why would you buy it? This is like an AI generated shoe. I'd eat that shoe. You two really have a food thing, huh? Cause I'm poor. You're not poor, Jades. You're rich. Think of all those digits you have. What else I had to do? I'm poor in debt? I don't know. Well, you could always work for your debt. You can give some of your fingers away. That would also get rid of some of your debt. Okay, well, that's the concept of what I'm drawing, I guess. The next thing would be detailing, but I feel like I would want to draw on top of these layers and try to make it better. I guess we're tracing. Because I feel like what they're doing is cleaning up the lines after time. Shoe is too realistic. Too-tastic. I don't think this shoe is any good. But this shoe is a Temu version of a shoe. Shoe that should probably go to the shoe factory again. Finally finished your first part of the drawing. Congratulations. You think it would be easier if I draw it smaller? Oh, spin time. It's good, you say. I don't think this is a good shoe in any way, but okay. Can't draw this straight line. Gotta draw the shoe.
I'm dead. Ah!
That's me. I'm dead. Do you cover the holes? Is that what you did? Yeah, they kind of erase some of the mistakes they do. Or not the mistakes, but they erase some of the stuff. How's everybody doing so far? Hopefully you're all doing well. Enjoying your Saturday, whatever you can. Sunday for some at this point now. Also gotta draw this lip. Now the next thing to draw is... and the art. So, oh, there's also this little... Okay. There's our two sketched, I guess. Am I missing anything? I'm missing just a little lip. It is kind of dirty. So now we're just gonna do the detailing on top of that again. I feel like chicken scratching it just makes it worse. How would I just make a bigger line? This doesn't look good. Can't really make a bigger line on this pencil. Okay. Here I have to delete. And then there's another one. Okay. Then I want to draw shading on the, or I want to draw detailing on the plant, it seems. Done by something. We've drawn whatever the ridge is. I'm just basically copying a reference. All I'm doing is not being creative. All I gotta do is just repeat a pattern. Okay, well, that's the detailing, I think. Now we can do more here. Now I just want to do shading, I guess. Oh, this was a leaf. Oh, I already lost that leaf, so. I forgot to draw detailing them. Just a tiny little bit. Nice work. Yeah, I don't know if it's nice. I think it's pretty mediocre. I don't think it's kept the shape very well of this shoe. Some of the shadings also. Looks good to you? Well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for your kind word. I don't know about it. Shading. Thank you for the head pass, dear. How goes your own art, eh? Hopefully you're going back to drawing again. Or have you been on a rut still a little bit? Unsure what to draw? It's I guess this is supposed to be the other side of the shoe, but it doesn't look like it. Trying to color some of Abe's emotes, although I need more done. Oh, you need to do more emotes for Abe? Abe's work never's over. Gotta do more. Gotta do more. I've done 3 sketches, colored one. Sure you'll get there someday, there, yeah. You just gotta do some of them. Alright, well, this is the sneaker. Not the best I've done, but then again, I am pretty rusty. Not like I've been drawing every day anyway. Trying to compare myself with people who actually draw is a bit of a foolish errand. Make another one. And try to draw this flower again. Kind of drawn underneath it. We take this as a stem. Not mean to change the color. I feel like we, from here, start drawing the actual shape of the plant. So what we end up doing, taking shape. So for example, this is a leaf. It is a very rough flower. Not gonna lie. Ow! Why the bonks? Why all the bonks? Can't you be nicer? Don't you know this hurts? Get bonked, silly. Yeah, apparently I just did. Uh... That's the flower. So now we need to correct the flower. We have the flower shape, I guess. Now we redraw this flower again. Now I gotta do little shapes. Quiet stream today. Oh, well, can't all be winners. You also don't necessarily want to have an hyperactive stream every time. Yesterday was just big because a lot of people showed up, but this is about the average for my streams. Maybe you're missing the big shots there, idiot. You're missing all the company. You're missing all the banter. That's fine. I'm sure you missed all of this. No! We did not spread. We shared. That rose looks nice. Does it? I feel like it's just a bunch of lines. misshapen line. Just trying to see what I draw and do the best I can from it. Sometimes they have little effects. It does. I can't draw flowers for shit. Well, I can't draw flowers for shit either. I'm just drawing what I'm seeing. If this is a good flower, then I feel like I'm a genius. No, I'm just drawing by reference. I feel like it would be a lot easier if you draw a flower by looking at it. There it is. Okay. Need to draw the rest of the inside of the flower. When I have so many overlying lines, it gets a little confusing to see what part I'm actually supposed to be drawing. Flower! Yeah, drawing a flower. Are you a fan of flowers there, Jade? I think that does look like a flower. I like sunflowers. Sunflowers are very nice too. They're just not the kind of flower I'm drawing. Line work is a bit meh, but no. Let's try shading this flower and ruining it by doing so, but do what we can do. Actually, there's some detail work I still have. Okay. Now we can do shading. Hmm. I don't know. I feel like perhaps the leaves should be a different kind of shading. Like the shading that I should do actually for them isn't a blank like that, but rather make them be detailed by the darkness of their own leaf coloration in a direction. Something like that, maybe. Okay. And now we just want to do some shading on it itself. So based on what I see, alright, well, there's my flower. Looks better at distance. The moment I get close, it kind of loses a bit of its effect, I would say. I'll do one more drawing, or one more sketch of something, and then I'll probably call it. I'll do it here. I have another space. I can group all these. Another one. Nope. This one's gonna be a cupcake. Cupcake. So it's kind of telling me that it needs me to do a semicircle. Another one of the circle. Now we doodle over it. I can't say I've ever had a cupcake that has a piece of cherry on it, though. I can say that's not very common for me. Okay. Kinda is... doesn't really require another line work. Just kind of draws it on top. And then slowly deletes the sort of triangle shape back here. Now it's just detailing on top of it. Then we do curves. This is supposed to give it the illusion of spin. Welcome back, Crimson. Cupquake. It's not a cupquake, it's a cupcake. It's actually a little more twisted. Maybe I wanna do these with that. I'll probably have to delete what's underneath it. Or I'll either draw on top one final line work, I guess. That'll probably be the last line work that I do.
It's lengthening time.
You want me to stretch? Alright, I'll stretch. Thank you, Crimson. Thank you very much for your kind help. Reminder that an artist should stretch and should stretch often. Sometimes
Hey, buddy. You look thirsty.
stick
Why
around.
don't you get hydrated?
Okay, well, I'll take some water. Thank you very much, Jeff. Oh, my God, Mike. I am sore, or either I'm that, or I'm just very tired, I guess. Oh, I'm not looking at nowhere, no. Alright. You get the, ooh. I'm like arm stretches, and I'm feeling my bones crack. I'm cracking under pressure. And thank you for the water, DF. Always nice to have a refreshing cup of water, because that's what I drink. I drink water. How's your wrist? It's not too bad. Overall, I don't draw that often to be able to be affected by sort of like drawing sensitivity. But if you were basically drawing like multiple hours a day, every day, you definitely start feeling like carpal tunnel or something. I occasionally draw. I'm more of a hobbyist. I hobby draw. I will say that my form is not great. I'm gonna say that. Because I'm not scrunching over the paper, scrunching over the tablet, but okay, so this is the cupcake. So let's do one final line work. What I'm gonna do though, because I have a bit of an issue, is I'm gonna draw it all in a different color, maybe like a red. That way, I know what I'm drawing. Oops. And that means I can basically just draw on top of that. Your wrist gets sore very fast. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that there, Crimson. Why is that? What makes them so sore? Are you an avid artist as well? Well, let's do the final line work. At this point, I don't really need the book until I go back to shading, so I'll put the book to the side. Oh, well, book. How did you close? I don't know how the book closed. I literally just turned it aside, and it closed all the way. Was about after that? Okay. You cannot close on me. I need you. I still need to do your shading. Mini twos. Draw. Okay. We have the basic. Very simple cupcake. Now, I wasn't too happy with the previous line work I did, so I just want to recheck it. But I feel like I am not going to get much better than this. Feeling a bit tired, dear? Well then go take a rest. I'm about to end streaming as soon as I finish this one, so go get some rest. You deserve it. Appreciate you all your company though. We have the cupcake. Now, I'm gonna shade the stuff I need to. Probably for a bit. Unless it runs from me as soon as I lay down. I feel like you're probably gonna pass out as soon as you lay down. But that's okay, dear. There's some rest. Get some rest. There's our cupcake. Do some basic shit. I don't think my shading technique is very good though. No, that's wrong. Can't do it. Apparently. Gotta do a couple of things in Cookie Run first. Well, in that case, they see me end the stream before that finishes. I think that's it. I think that's my cupcake. That's my rose. And I have my shoe somewhere. Maybe I'll grab... Maybe I'll try to put them all in one painting. If I copy layer, and maybe make this a bit bigger. Mm, 920 turns to 380. Group all these layers. Like too much space in that. Maybe 3,000. Alright, well, that's gonna be all I'm drawing for today for practice. Just trying to do shapes again and just trying to follow things. This time I didn't try to draw people, I didn't try to draw anything crazy. Just trying to draw some basic stuff. I need to rename this file. Close this, because I need it. Here are my objects files. We did other stuff as well, but that's not as relevant anymore. Alright, let me just save this as a PNG too. I can show in my drawing collection. Cool. Alright, that's gonna be all. So let's go to the end screen. Let me pull away this, and yeah, thank you very much for everybody stopped by. I know today was a bit of a much quieter stream, but that's okay. I don't mind it. I enjoy having this time. Thank you very much for everybody stopped by. Crimson, Minna, Idiot, Jade, and everybody. Very kind. Yeah, obviously, as always. My most, I would say my longest supporter, I guess. Yeah, you would say, I would say that you're probably that. So much appreciated for all of your support. Don't forget, you, yes you, are cool. Very cool. Look at me in the eye and tell me you're not cool. Say, look at me in the eye and tell me you're cool. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here and stop being silly. And spare a bit as Saturday comes to an end and then Sunday comes through. But that's okay. I don't know if I'll come back to stream tomorrow. It really just depends. But I want to say that you're all very cool. See you all next time. And if you want to contact me, well, you know where to find me. I'm on the internet. That's where I am. I'm a sucker for the internet. See you all. Don't forget to stay wild. And I already said many things about cool. So, yeah. I'm gonna go. Ciao. Bye. Oh, yeah. And do more art. Do more art, everyone. Art is great. Do it. It's good for the soul.